How y'all doing today? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. There is an individual named Isha J. Shout out to Isha J. She just posted an interview with Shadi. We're gonna talk about that particular interview. But before we get any of that started, first thing I want to say is um let's give our appreciation to everybody that hit that donated to the channel, that supported the channel yesterday. With that being said, real quick, I want to say something involving the Shadi interview. I will hope y'all stay here, listen to what I got to say before you go over there. But I mean, we're gonna be on for a couple of hours. The interview's probably gonna be on for a lot. I mean, the interview only takes about 10 minutes. So if you're gonna go pull up over there, go pull up over there and come back. It is what it is. We want to give thanks to everybody who donated to the channel yesterday. Shout out to Michael Meath with the $10 drive. Shout out to Bree Powell with the $10.01 donation. Appreciate that drop. Petty Wars. Shout out to Mickey NYC for the $2 drop, and shout out to Green Island Spice with the $14.99 drop. Definitely appreciate y'all. All y'all guys are all the best. So first, I'm going to show you where the interview is at. So when you have the opportunity, you could go check out the interview for yourself, and then we're gonna do roll call. Where's the interview real quick? It was a pretty good interview, by the way. I liked the interview. I thought it was a good interview. Thought she asked I thought she asked some good questions. I thought Shadi was seemed like he was in good spirits. I'm trying to show y'all. Shadi looks like it seemed like he was in good spirits. It was just a good interview, in my opinion. Yo, why is this shit not linking? Come on, show the damn thing. We're gonna try one more. Black Mogul is the name of the. It's not gonna fix. I'm sorry, I tried. Um, the name of the channel. I'll put the name of the channel right here. Black Mogul, right? And the name of the interview is Shadi Speaks on His Appeal. And why did they put a comma? And his side of the Treyway story. I want everybody to be able to go look and see for themselves. Oh, that last word is story, by the way. I just was not paying attention. All right, so I want y'all to go check it out yourselves. It's not gonna let me show y'all. I wish I could. It's not gonna let me. Shout out to Isha J. I thought she did a good job. I thought she asked some pretty good questions. We got to definitely be able to gauge the temperature that Shadi actually had. But there are a couple of things that I want to tell y'all about. I'm about to play a tiny snippet. Not even a snippet. It's like it really not even that much. But I think that this is something that I want to discuss, so I want y'all to listen to it. But first, let's go through roll call. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody had a beautiful morning. Shout out to James S. Salute, my brother. And he's dropping the coffee mugs. Let's get it. What up, Gregory Hawes Jr.? How you doing this morning, brother? Salute. What up, Brad Hauser? Salute. What up, Black Wolf 7 Malik? How you doing, my brother? Salute. Mickey NYC DSTN. DSTN said, good morning, BBN fam. What up, Frost? What up, my brother? What up, Wayno845? Wayno says, what's up, BBN fam? Jack Frost, peace. Salute, my brother. How you doing today? You feel me? What up, Lisa Connington? I think that's how you say it. Connington. Lisa Connington. Oh man, you guys. Anyway, good morning. I hope that's not her real name. If that's your real name, I absolutely apologize. But my name is Jack Frost. I mean, I'm not doing much better. Anyway, what up, Aaron Jordan, Robert Morley? How you doing this morning? What up, Angel Crispin? Angel Crispin says, good morning, Jack Frost and the BBN family. Everyone have a blessed day. You too, my brother. Salute. What up, Greedy Pez? Who else we got up in here? Deshaun Ragsdale, the almighty General Wyatt. Salute. What up, Vic Star? We love Vicks. How you doing this morning, baby girl? Okay. What up, Dino, Love, Juju, Thomas, Susan, Bortz, Bradell? How's all of y'all doing? All members to the channel, we already know. You feel me? What up, Jordan? Yo, what up, Jordan? Shout out to Jordan Randolph. You in the hood looking at a crib? That's what it is. Who else we got up in here? Also got to speak on something, if y'all don't mind. Who else we got up in here? Yeah, Soul B. That's Soul B's wife. Isha J is Soul B's wife. Shout out to Soul B. And also shout out to Tasha also. That's a whole fact. Shout out to Soul B. Shout out to Isha J. And shout out to Tasha. That's a whole fact. What up, Geester boss? Apparently something at right. Okay. Okay. Anyway, what up, Liberty Hazelton? How you doing this morning? Liberty says, good morning, BBN fam and Frost, rise and grind. That's what it is. It's a whole fact. Who else we got up in here? Henry P. We got Malik Geechee. What up, Malik? What up, Anthony Johnson? How you doing, Anthony Johnson? Says, good morning, Frost. Salute. Insult. The name is Insult. LaTrent Harrison. What up? Oh man. Okay. Shout out to Germany. Germany in the building too. Salute. That's a whole fact. What up, TZ4CZ? What up, Old Dog? What up, Julius East Harlem? What up, K Cole? What up, Grind Now, Shine, Grind Now. Why can't I say Grind Now? Grind Now, because it's one word. It's just absolutely confusing me. Grind Now, Shine Later TV. What up, Real King? What up, Brooklyn Bro? And salute. Okay, so there's something I got to get to before we talk about the actual Shadi situation. And I need to definitely say this real quick. All right, so it seems to me like there's a specific guy. He's a rapper. I think he's a rapper. I'm not 100% sure he's a rapper. I've never heard one of his songs, but I keep hearing he's a rapper. So salute to you. This particular individual is upset with me, right? Explain the whole thing. So just so we can be clear, this individual is upset with me because I didn't give them an interview. But let's break it down a little bit more real quick. The individual is upset with me because I had reported that he had gotten robbed by Treyway. He says it was not him. Okay, so hold on. Let me explain real quick. So he says it was not him. For everybody that don't know what situation I'm talking about the situation that happened inside the This Is 50 building. He's saying that it was not him. So he's upset because he didn't have the opportunity to come onto the show and discuss it. Now, there's a couple of things that I want to say real quick, right? I don't tape people when I call them. Unless you know I'm taping you because we doing business. Interview. I guess I'm that type of person. Like, that's the type of character I got. That even though I'm in the media, I still got morals and principles. That's neither here nor there, so we're gonna move past that. What up, Rue Jones? What up, Big Hats? This particular individual that is saying that they did not get robbed and they were extremely pissed off at me for reporting that he got robbed. Mind you, other people reported the same thing. Right? Let's just say what the evidence is. The evidence is there's a videotape of some real gangsters rolling down on a specific individual, and then a bag being removed from the presence of the area where that specific individual and these gangsters were, right? This is, and I'm saying gangsters with this the slip of a term, not as far as gang, just as some dudes that shouldn't be fucked with. Said bag was found inside of one of their houses. Allegedly. No, it's not even allegedly. Shit's on camera. It's on film. Said bag said scum on it. This is not me making anything up. This is literally evidence that was used in a court case. This is not me trying to make you look small. This is literally evidence that was used in a court case. They have two videos and the bag with the fake gold in it. Oh, for everybody that don't know, the gold that was in the bag was fake. So shout out to that. So they also have the bag, the blue bag that said scum on it. And in addition to that, they have the fake jewelry that was in the bag. Now, if you're upset with me because I'm not allowing you to come on the program, say something that's a lie, and embarrass you, then maybe you're upset at me about the wrong thing. Yeah, I know it's out of sync. There's nothing I can do about that. Then maybe you're upset at me. Maybe you're upset at me about the wrong thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because if I would have actually brought you on this platform and you would have tried to sit up here and lie to my family, to my community, then there would have been a whole different issue. And then there would have been a whole bunch of evidence and paperwork brought out. And then you would have had to try to talk OG product yourself a way around that. So please, we're not doing this. Copy? We're not doing this. You just wanted to come on here and talk crazy about some people you don't like. You got robbed by some people. Those people are allegedly are actually on video. The bag was found in their possession. Some of them copped out to the crime. So just so we could be clear, you wanted me to allow you to come on the program to say that that didn't happen. I get it. The court says it happened, okay? You are the father, okay? Just so you know. Oh, man, yo. Anyway, oh, man, yo. These guys. Also, just so we can be clear about this, I'm not getting on, yo, what up, G's up? I'm not getting on anybody's phone call and saying anything that's going to get me caught up in anything. So if you're trying to get into an argument with me over the phone, you win. I'm telling you right now. If we're talking on the phone and you want to get into an argument with me and want to talk crazy, you win. Okay? Because I'm not going to throw threats at you. I'm not going to talk crazy to you. So you win. I'm letting you know right now. Yeah, after I said my fault, he started going crazy. That sounded like he was in his emotions. That sounded a little emotional, man. I'm just saying, maybe you need to like eliminate some of that soy from your diet. I don't know. It was a higher level. That was a higher level disrespect joke right there, by the way. Yes. But that's probably what you need to do. I'm just gonna explain that real quick. I'm just gonna explain that real quick. You gotta understand. If you believe that I said something that was inaccurate and your feelings are hurt, I'm sorry about that. Oh man, I am 100% sorry about the fact that you got your feelings hurt, and I apologize for that. So you don't have to be in your emotions. I don't care about this as much as you do. Okay, I'm just gonna let you know right now. I don't care about this. Okay, if you need me to come online every day and absolutely flame you, then that's a possibility because I don't care. But at the end of the day, I don't even care about this. I don't want to talk about this. Shout out to you though. But your bag. Your bag. Your bag. Not my bag. Not the bags that you would probably get hit in the face with if you was ever on this program. But your bag was in another man's house. after it was taken from you at gunpoint. If that's not robbed, I have no idea what it is. I'm gonna need somebody to inform me. What up, Sule? I'm gonna need somebody to inform me. All right, let's get off of this. I don't even care about this no more. We might tell more jokes later. I don't even care about this no more. I'm just being honest with you. But we might talk about this later. There's people literally in jail right now for the robbery that he's saying didn't happen. So could we be clear on that? There's literally people in jail right now for the robbery that was caught on 2 cameras, have witnesses that he's saying did not happen. Are you serious? You really want to get into this with me? Y'all want to rump with me? What the hell? What is I talking about? Oh, yo, let's get back to the Shadi shit, because that shit's I think they're in a link though. Because I wouldn't be surprised if he just wanted to come on the channel so he could say something like something weird to his ops. You know what I'm saying? Like the people, like, so he could say something weird. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Like go all the way off like OG Product did and talk about some whole other shit. Yeah, even the old lady kept up with the case. That's a whole fact. Oh man, they just get boosted and clear out of the air. Liberty said that if we throw bags at Dizzy, they're just gonna get stolen on the way to him. He's never gonna get hit with bags. Oh man, what up, Orman Brown? How you doing, baby girl? Okay. All right, so now we're gonna talk about Shadi stuff. I don't really care about that. I just wanted to just address that real quick. I don't care. If you ever hear anybody like, yo, I taped Jack Frost, I'm telling you right now, I'm not getting on nobody's phone, threatening nobody. Y'all niggas, y'all part of me. Y'all need to start doing the same thing. Stop threatening people online. Stop doing it. Also, stop killing people. Let's not do that either. And also, let's stay away from the drugs. Just so we could be clear, is that all 3? That's the trifecta. So nobody could try to say we trying to do some weird shit over here. No, we want our community to be strong. Copy. Anyway, there's something that I wanted to play y'all real quick. Why do I still got? I watch Sherlock. For everybody that don't know, I watch Sherlock on Netflix. And the damn thing won't leave out of my okay, fucking Netflix. All right, so I want y'all to listen to this real quick. Where's my speaker? I don't feel like looking for it. But one thing you can't do is tarnish. You can't tarnish something that's bright, like, you know what I'm saying? It's always gonna shine. Truth is always gonna shine through. Right, they can't dim your light. They following darkness. You know what I'm saying? You know, because a lot of people that was doing that to your name, trying to sabotage your character. You know, I know some of the people, and you know, I know what it was about. But you know, at the end of the day, actions speak louder than words. Because with you being off the scene, it's not even about what you call him, Danny. It's not even about him. Just with you being off the scene, it's like that whole Treyway thing is like. But they know that. Like, this you gotta understand, man. I thank the Lord for my friends, like my real true friends. Like I'm in here with most of my friends, man. Melly, Ish, bro. Like these dudes ain't have nothing to do with what happened. They just doing what they supposed to do. My fault, I missed it. They don't think it's an ignorant statement, but when you're in these circumstances, you have to look at it like you have to. Like I'm coming home. Like I'm not. That's what happens when you go to jail. People try to discredit you. They try to take your shine, but one thing you can't do is tarnish. You can't tarnish something that's bright. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always gonna shine. Truth is always gonna shine through. Right. They can't dim your light. They following dark. With you being off the scene, it's not even about what you call him, Danny. It's not even about him. Just with this Danny guy, we came here because of somebody else, and the kids, bro. Like this is what I was looking for. Man. I thank the Lord for my friends, like my real true friends. Like I'm in here with most of my friends, man. Melly, Crippy, Ish, bro. Like these dudes ain't have nothing to do with what happened. Free the guys. They just doing what they supposed to do, man. You know what I mean? We didn't come in here because of this Danny guy. We came here because of somebody else who's supposed to be a quote unquote gangster or whatever, and didn't want to do the time for this shit and involved us. And you know, and the kid told, like, you know what I'm saying, Danny and other people told, but I'm not. Okay, so there's a couple of things that I want to point out about that interview. Salute to Isha J. I'm trying to show y'all the name of the channel is Black Mogul, as Sobe's wife. Salute to her. She did a good job. She did a really good job. But there's a couple of things I want to point out that I want to discuss that just came up in that conversation. The number one thing I want to discuss is he said not only 6ix9ine spoke. He said not only Danny, but he also said the rest of them. That was one point I want to bring up, because all we ever hear is that Danny snitched. That's all we ever hear. We don't hear that anybody else snitched. The only people we ever hear that snitched was Danny. That's it. Danny snitched. Danny snitched. 6ix9ine, he's a rat. This and this and that. You understand what I'm saying? This and this and that. He's a rat. But right there, Shadi just confirmed that there's more than just, and I think this is not the first time he's made this type of vague statement either, by the way. But he's just for me, confirmed that there's more than 6ix9ine talking, and most likely more than just CEO Chris. But what he does say without a shadow of a doubt is that CEO Chris is the reason why everybody is locked up. I'm going to play it again. Look, I feel it's kind of messed up that people thought that I had a problem with Shadi. I do not have a problem with Shadi. I don't have an issue with Shadi. What happened was I was covering the story, something was said, and then a lot of people that was trying to just beef with me for no reason whatsoever started trying to screw up what I was actually saying. And then that created a situation where we was doing a lot of reporting in order to back up things that was already reported. So that's where the story was going, because of the individuals that was trying to discredit the information. Now, with that being said, and then we interviewed Fubanga, and Fubanga said some things. So with that being said, I've never actually ever had a problem with Shadi. And if you watch even from the videos before they got arrested, I've always bigged them up and spoke positively about the brother, just so we could be up on it. All right, so one more thing that I want to say. I want y'all to listen to this again. Hope I'm at the right spot. Listen to what he say. Ish, bro, like these dudes ain't have nothing to do with what happened. They just doing what they supposed to do, man. You know what I mean? We didn't come in here because of this Danny guy. We came here because of somebody else who's supposed to be a quote unquote gangster or whatever, and didn't want to do time for this shit and involved us. And you know, and the kid. I'm not gonna let y'all hear no more because I need y'all to go watch her video for yourself. That channel is Black Mogul. The name of the channel is Black Mogul. The name of the video is Shadi Speaks on his appeal, and his side of the Treyway story. So you're gonna have to go check out the actual video for yourself. I'm not gonna try to steal no views. We don't do that over here. Other people do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do that over here though. We don't operate that way. Shadi quite openly says that CEO Chris is the reason why they're in there. CEO Chris is the reason why they're in there. I don't even see your question, man. What are you yelling about? If your question is stupid, that's not a question. Don't ask me to answer a statement. What the hell is wrong with you? It's not a question. Stop trying to distract me. Yo, if Derek Rabibi says one more thing to try to distract me, kick him out the room. I'm not reading no more of his comments. That's not even a question. Get out of here. So it's more rats than Danny Driver and CEO Chris. I don't know. Maybe Danny's Driver is who he's talking about. Good catch, Most Loyal. Maybe that's the extras that he's talking about. Danny's Driver. Great catch. That's a whole fact. It's a good catch. I didn't think about that like right at the moment. I didn't think about that. Good catch. Yeah, that dude, he about to get his bags because he gonna go get another account and come back and try to keep doing whatever he's doing. We just gonna kick him. As soon as I person come in and I think that that's them, I'm just gonna yell out their name, kick them. He said a so-called gangster because CEO Chris was acting like he was a gangster. CEO Chris was acting like he was a gangster. Remember, CEO Chris was right under the Godfather, wasn't he? Wasn't CEO Chris like a no? He was like a general. Wasn't CEO Chris a general? He was high in the. He was participating. He was giving people orders. Like I keep telling y'all, he was giving people orders. He was literally. I I can't remember where I had the conversation at, so I don't think I could say it. But so I don't think I could say it. But CEO Chris was giving orders. He was sending people. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. CEO Chris, I think CEO Chris is the one that sent the dude to shoot Snow. I think CEO Chris is the one. Bat is doing time for the shooting of Snow Billy. Now, I wouldn't expect Bat to say anything like this for because wouldn't expect him to talk about this type of stuff. But in my opinion, I believe CEO Chris is the one that sent him to do it in the first fucking place, and I always have. CIA Chris, thank you, Just Scooters, appreciate you. CIA Chris, you all right? Seth Hills, the shot callers could be cop callers too. That's a fact. six nine says 6ix9ine this 6ix9ine that. Anyone know what 6ix9ine really at? Anyway, yeah. So Shadi confirmed that. I'm gonna tell you one thing I really liked about the interview. It was short; it's about 10 minutes. And one thing that I really liked about the interview is they didn't talk about any gossip. You see, now if they was doing like a 20-minute interview, 30-minute interview, then you could have 7-8 minutes of just talking about this ain't true, that ain't true, this is true, that is true, right? And you could do that. But they only had 10 minutes. So how many of gossip questions did you actually ask? So they wasn't really talking about any gossip. He was really just setting shit straight, letting people know how he doing and stuff like that. Y'all need to go check out that video. Isha J. Shout out to Isha J. Name of the channel is Black Mogul, I believe. It's Soul B and his wife. Shout out to Soul B. And shout out to Tasha. You okay? First of all, they don't even take. I don't even want to talk about that Brad Hauser. They don't even take. Nobody takes that guy seriously. Um, what up, Gerald Haggins? Gerald Haggins says salute Forrest Brooklyn in the house. Hold your head, Shadi. He sound like he sound like just go check out the interview. That's all I can say. You could come up with your own conclusion of how well you think he was or wasn't doing. So that's one point that I wanted to bring up. Definitely. Um, he's not even blaming. He's not even blaming 6ix9ine. He's not blaming 6ix9ine. He's obviously saying CIA Chris. I'm gonna explain something to y'all, right? I'm gonna explain something to y'all. And this is why I keep trying to express, and I don't know who gets it or who doesn't get it, but what I keep trying to express something. 6ix9ine did not bring them down. The investigation was already started because of a different person. If 6ix9ine, if none of this stuff happens with Tekashi 6ix9ine and Shadi and Treyway, and none of this stuff happens, and they not running around America filming themselves doing crimes for whatever the reason is, and maybe they don't get into some of those beefs. Maybe there's less shootouts. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, y'all can say what y'all want, but these dudes was really with all the smoke. So like say what you want. You know what I'm saying? You can not like them, you could try to talk crazy or whatever, but if street dudes is gauged by what they do in the streets, these dudes was in the streets doing shit for real, for real. So so to say that, I just want to say uh when you hear Shadi say uh they're not in jail because of Tekashi, two things is happening. The first thing is the feds don't show up without CIA Chris. Some of that shit that they was going on with, they could have possibly beat that in state court, man. A lot of this shit. Later, this is for you. A lot of this shit they could have beat in state court. The state court, they could have beat a lot of this shit. Do you understand? They just got effed up because it was federal court. So if CIA Chris don't bring the feds, he brought the feds. State court, they beat a lot of this stuff, man. That's a fact. I'm telling you. State court, I'm pretty sure all of them going to trial. Like, that's all you got. Remember, if the investigation wasn't already previously going on before all of the Treyway shenanigans, they wouldn't have already had the wiretaps up and the surveillance already going. Therefore, they wouldn't even accord half of the shit that Shadi and Tekashi and whoever was doing. Just to be honest with you. There's another point that he made real quick. We already played it. I'm not gonna play the whole video. Obviously, show respect to their channel. This went out there, got a good interview.
I'm not trying. I'm not. You feel me? I'm gaining from this. I'm winning in some aspect. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it might not be the way that everybody else thinks it should be winning, but I'm around people that got 8 life sentences, 6 life sentences, and they tell me, yo, Shadi, if it ain't life, it ain't long. You get what I'm saying? And the average person will understand. They'll think it's 8 hours gonna shine. True results gonna shine through. Right. They can't give me a light. They following darkness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, again. But let me ask you this. Did you really think that Danny? Well, can I just call him?
I'm not gonna let y'all hear that. Y'all gotta go all the way to the. Y'all gotta go to the video to hear that. I'm not questioning what somebody does or doesn't have in their pockets. I'm not. How much money I have doesn't make the man that I am. How much money I don't have don't make the man that I am. You understand what I'm saying? So we're not gonna sit here and say, well, Shadi had $0 at some point or another because it's not relevant. Yeah, free the guys, free all of the guys. That's the whole fact. Free the Billies. Free the Billies. So pardon me, I had a brain thing. I was just thinking about some whole other shit right now. I just was somewhere else with it. Okay, so look, okay, so I'm not one to okay, so I don't really care if he had millions before 6ix9ine or not. I don't think it's relevant. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think it's relevant. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to discuss was the idea of Treyway. For everybody that don't know, we got a couple of more things we're going to discuss. We want to discuss the idea of Treyway, and we want to discuss his appeals process. Yeah, I seen them giving 6ix9ine moms his jewelry back, but I don't know. That's not a story to me. Unless it was a story that was stolen. So okay, so we had Miss Treyway come on the channel and she said that she owned the name Treyway. She owns Treyway. Like, so whenever they be saying Treyway or whatever the hell they be saying, she's saying that she owns it, right? That's what she's saying. She actually showed me some documented paperwork saying that she owns it. She has actual paperwork with names on it that is not shoddy, that she owns it, right? So hold on, let me explain something. Um, I also remember having a conversation with somebody, and in the conversation, it came up that they kept telling Shadi to go get the paperwork, but he went to go get paperwork, but he didn't get the proper paperwork. He went and got the paperwork this will work for now until we get everything sorted out. Paperwork. That's the paperwork Shadi ended up getting. So now Miss Treyway is saying that they own the name Treyway, right? I've seen her with actual paperwork. But my point is, how do y'all feel about that? That Shadi was supposed to get the paperwork, didn't get the actual paperwork. Somebody else went and got the paperwork, and now they're claiming to own the name. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all think that's cool? Get some answers. I want to know what y'all think about that. Most loyal says Snow Silly said he owned it, the name. I don't know what the guy's talking about. Y'all really pay attention to that dude. Shout out to Snow, man. The guy's he's entertaining, man. I stop listen to his shit to laugh. Stop listening to him to find out something that nobody knew. Stop doing that. If you're gonna go listen to him because you want to enjoy yourself. You want to laugh. You hear some why? Because he's a wild and crazy guy. Go listen to him for that. What the hell? Please stop telling me about stuff this guy said. Please. Oh man, yo. Oh, his imagination is incredible. That's a whole fact. I said that one day, didn't I? Exactly. That's the point in which I'm trying to say. So, whose side are you really on? Are you on Shadi's side with the owning of Treyway, where it was already an understanding that Treyway was his, but he took too long, so somebody else went and got the paperwork and put it in their name? Like, how do y'all feel about this? Like, Liberty Hazelton said that's some effery. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying I have an opinion on it either way. I'm saying I want to know what you guys' opinion is on that. Okay, so SI, no. SI, for everybody that don't know, SI wrote a book called The Treyway. In the book, he talks about gang stuff. I can't think of no other way to say it. So in the book, he talks about, but it's also I believe I never read the book, but from what I hear, it's also like R.I.P. to SI. That's a fact. It's also about he's like talking about life also, and it's like I hope like a lot of people have I've spoken to people who have read it, and they everybody had good things to say about it. So the point in which I'm trying to say is the name Treyway kind of, I believe, I don't know. Treyway was one of the first sets also, by the way, non-Trey. So that's basically what the idea Treyway coming with. It's the non-Treyway. I guessing that's what it is. I'm not really gang guy, so I wouldn't know. So I say all that to say this. That's where the idea or the concept for the Treyway Entertainment came from. That's what Shadi is saying. He wanted to show homage. He wanted to show respect. And it's a good name. So that's where the idea and concept for the name of Treyway came up. And that's what Shadi is saying. So he's saying that he was already previously using the name. The way the story was told to me, he was told to go get an LLC or something around those lines. He went and did something else, and then Miss Treyway, she decided to go. We got to do this the right way, and went and did it the right way and got the appropriate paperwork. So that's from what I hear. I can be wrong. But that's no, I can't be wrong. That's what I literally heard. The story could be whatever the story is, though. Is what I'm saying. Prince to Amir says, I think Shadi told her to do it to keep gang members safe. She's connected by her nephew. Don't know how to spell his name. Seiko Billy. Ceqo. Yeah, so SI was a blood member, very, very well respected and well loved blood member. He was killed in a shootout with the police in Staten Island, I believe. Yeah, Seiko got some bangers. Most lawyers said, well, she could keep the name alive while the homies doing their time. Well, what are they doing with the name? Just to be fair. Yeah, SI. Very, very official. Exactly. Shit, I hope I didn't say nothing. So, yes, but what are they doing with it? Remember, Shadi and 6ix9ine was actually moving mountains with the name Treyway. What are they doing with the name Treyway? And that's not me trying to throw shade or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, what is happening? What's your prospects? What's your plans? They did and might I also add, Shadi and Tekashi did everything right with the exception of the beefing, with the exception of the beefing, they did everything right publicly. I don't know. I'm not talking about what was ever. Nobody's talking about grown ass men gangbanging. So I'm gonna hide that comment. We're literally talking about a record label right now. The hell? I got all colors of clothes. Appreciate you guys. 6ix9ine and Shadi made Treyway global. That's a whole fact. Those guys was working hard. They did a lot with that name. They were moving mountains. Oh shoot! Let me plug this computer in before guys is gonna bounce. All right, so they made Treyway global. You understand what I'm saying? Like they were moving mountains. Like you can't understand. Think of okay. This is the best way I could explain this. Tekashi 6ix9ine is still locked up, and there's a $10 million contract waiting for him when he come out. Is there any better way to explain how big and popular they both were? Is there any other way to explain that? Tekashi 6ix9ine locked up, and there's a $10 million contract waiting for him as soon as he gets released. Appreciate you, Orman Brown. So what are they gonna do with the name? Like you got to do something. It's still a name. People think the name isn't tarnished. Okay, it's not. 6ix9ine was never Treyway. 6ix9ine is not Treyway down on no paperwork of any kind. 6ix9ine is with 10K projects. Treyway. You get it? Y'all don't y'all don't get it. Treyway was in all of 6ix9ine videos. Treyway was dealing all of it, and 6ix9ine is not signed to Treyway. Well, no. Okay, so this is the problem with people talking about grown men gang banging in the first place. They just don't want black people to organize. That's it. People hate when black people organize because we organize and do gang shit sometimes. So they should hate when we organize. But oh, we organize. And then a whole bunch of gang shit happened. So they do hate when we organize. Don't get this confused. There are people that's like, you can't let the blacks organize, but we need to start doing different things with our organizational work. It needs to start being more positive. It needs to start being more community centric. It needs to start helping our community rather than taking away from it or degrading it in any way. That's a whole fact. I need 1 second. I'll be right back. I need 1 second. I'll be right back. Let's look at some fireworks.
Mike Jones.
Oh, why I keep putting up the wrong one. All right, so wait, real quick, right? Treyway was, I don't think this is a question. They was like the best security. What security was better than Treyway? Also, you're an individual, you're running around, you're talking dirty about everybody on the planet. You're gonna need good security. Um, Treyway did their job. Tekashi was never touched. I heard that there were a lot of people that believed that he owed them money, and I heard that there was a good chance that he probably did owe them money. What up, Lauren Lees? How you doing this morning? Did I say what's up to Rule? There were a lot of people that believed that Tekashi 6ix9ine owed them money. And from what I hear, there's a good chance that he probably didn't pay them and he literally did owe them money. If we want to actually look at the situation that happened with Harv, that Harv was convicted of, he's fighting it at the appeals right now, but the case that Harv was evicted of, they're saying that Harv's motive was that Tekashi 6ix9ine owed him money. And the actual conversation that Harv and or voice that is said to be Harv and 6ix9ine, the voice that's said to be 6ix9ine, had in the vehicle was 6ix9ine basically saying, "I'll get you your money." Do you get it? So um They did their job, and I'm just stating facts, by the way. They was with the smoke, the ashes, the residue. They was with the mist. When you take ash and you smash that shit, there's like a mist everywhere. They was with that. They was with everything. They was with freaking um lunar solar flares. They was with everything. What the hell is wrong with you? What you got? It's like you short, like you be like, yo, this beef and shit. Treyway's like, what you got? Like, let me get a double. Anyway, what the hell? Them guys, they wasn't playing. Um, um, so yeah, so from what I was hearing, Tekashi 6ix9ine actually did owe some people some money. No, they believed he did. And I heard that there was a good chance that he might actually have. So there's one thing that I kept hearing, right? And I think the biggest problem that I might talk out of I'm about to really, I might piss somebody off right now. What I'm about to say might piss somebody off. Okay, so hold on. Let me get my thoughts together for a second. But what I think I'm about to say might piss somebody off though. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. What up, Jason Hodge? The reason why Treyway broke up is because a lot of them dudes might have been jealous of the situation that Shadi was in. I'm gonna explain. What up, 149 Drew? I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna say that again. The reason why they was having friction is because a couple of those guys could have been jealous about the situation that Shadi was in. Why do we keep hearing about how Shadi stole? I'm not saying he didn't steal. He could have been stealing for all I know. But why do we keep hearing about that? I'm gonna tell you some funny shit, right? This is where somebody might get mad at me. I'm gonna tell you some funny shit. Right, hold on. So everybody keeps, do you notice that you keep hearing, yo, but Shadi was taking the money. 6ix9ine is supposed to get paid at the club. They giving 6ix9ine 20. Shadi's only giving 6ix9ine 5. Shadi's only giving 6ix9ine 10, and he pocketing the rest. Now, I don't know if any of this is true. These are just stories that we heard. Now, Shadi could have been stealing from him. As far as we know, Shadi could have been giving him 5 to spend and then putting 10 away for him and then taking 5 his cut. Right? As far as we know. But imagine if, just let's say, they had expenses that needed to be paid because you're part of an organization, and being part of that organization, you have different jobs. Some people are there to protect the organization. Some people are there to make the organization money. So if you're one of the people that are there to protect the organization, when something happened and they call you and they hit you, and it's like, all right, it's time to go. We on go. That's your job. That's why you're part of the organization. There are other people that's part of the organization because they help to bring currency, they help to bring income, they help to keep people employed, right? And also by doing that, there might be other people that might be part of the organization that they might need to have some income funneled to them for whatever their reasons might be. So if I hear that Shadi is taking the actual money that he's taking out from 6ix9ine, giving 6ix9ine his part, taking his part, and then also taking other money and taking care of expenses that they might have as a collection, as a unit, that's not stealing. I don't know what happened. That's about the best way I could explain it. I hope I explained it well. But that's about the best way that I can explain it. I hope I didn't piss too many of the wrong people off. But that's not stealing. That's paying a bill. You know, you was just talking crazy to them Chicago dudes, right? Those same Chicago dudes that killed like 20 of their own selves like last weekend. Those Chicago dudes. Yeah, those Chicago dudes. These guys that call each other up on FaceTime Live and set up shootouts. Yeah, those guys. You've pissed them off. You know, we got to go through Chicago, right? Not only that, but you know, those type of